Hello, what's up, y'all? I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker, outside, social distancing. I'm not around anybody, so that's why I don't have a mask on right now. I'm in the little corner by myself to talk on the video. But anyway, okay, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. My subject right now is Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. First of all, I'm sitting here, I seen Tory Lanez, I thought, and again, the interview might not have been since the alleged him shooting Megan Thee Stallion, but it just prompted me to think, how is it that he can shoot a woman and then just be out doing interviews laughing, and anybody actually even wanting to interview him in this period in time after he just shot somebody, like it's nothing. I'm like, again, you hear me talk a lot about race. I even do comedy about race and my songs about race. Just, because this could only happen to a black woman, that a man could shoot us, and he's not in jail. And poor Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know if, the type of relationship they have, she sort of don't really want to tell off on him totally. Because, sometimes when I hear the story, it's like, she's hurt, so at the same time she's trying to let you know what happened to her, but at the same time it seemed like she may be trying to cover up for him, or in a sense she's trying not to tell on him, which that's what we do, women, right? We do that. We're always trying to help protect somebody and help take care of somebody, and especially as black women when it comes to the black man, that we're always trying to protect the black man, because we always see all the drama and trouble that can happen to him, so we always try to not be the one to bring him the trouble, whatever the case might be, but see, that's why I say that at the end of the day, though, when it comes to the bad treatment, black women get treated the worst. You know what I'm saying? On the little totem pole. Now, don't get mad at me because I ain't made a totem pole. I'm a black woman, but I love myself. I feel good about myself. So I'm not saying that something wrong with it, because it ain't nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying how society treats us. That may not be our day-to-day friends that treat us the way, but how, sometimes the powers that be, treat us at times where, they would treat us the worst sometimes. Because I'm trying to sit here and I know if Tory Lanez had shot a white woman in her foot or shot any other race in her foot than a black woman, I don't think he would just be walking around so happily doing interviews or whatever else he's doing and not be in jail or not be, getting some type of consequence. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say another black man locked up, but I mean, this wasn't somebody that, was just something simple. He literally shot somebody. He shot her in her foot. Now, it's just a foot. Still, that's not right. That is not right. She's in hurting pain. I feel like Tory Lanez should not be doing no interviews until Megan Thee Stallion's foot is healed and she out doing interviews. That's how I feel about that. I mean, on the real, because I'm like, when I think about that, I'm just like, now our black men get put in jail for far less than shooting somebody, and here he is, has shot somebody. And I really feel like it has a lot to do with these executives in this rap game, because again, I don't know if Tory Lanez is really, really popular, or if this was to help his image to be popular. I don't know, what's what. And some people, let's say it wasn't even true, but I don't know. But let's just say it was true. And so I'm just saying, if it really did happen and all that, how is Tory Lanez just doesn't seem to be getting any consequence, at this time, and everybody's just still happy to see him. But see, it goes back again to how they treat the black women. See, when we get hurt or something happened to us, they just feel like we deserved it. They just look at us like we must have done something for them to do that back to us. So again, that type of mindset of always putting the black woman down, thinking we've done something for why somebody mistreated us or did something wrong to us. I mean, basically, from what is understood and what was said, she was leaving. Now, if he shot her in the foot because he didn't want her to leave, first of all, you don't shoot nobody. If you can't be in love without shooting folks, I don't know. That's the love I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Because they said some girl was teasing about the, no, that's not love to be, and they say, Megan Thee Stallion clap back was like, no, Boogie, that's not love. I'm seriously hurt. That's what Megan was saying. And so I'm just like, that's just wrong, Tory Lanez, whatever you done. And again, I couldn't see him doing this to another race, a white woman, any other race other than a black woman, and just still out laughing about it, and everybody just happy with him like he ain't done no wrong. I'm like, it should be a movement of, no, Tory, you go sit down for a while. You just shot a black woman in her foot, and you just, first of all, you just shot a person. That's just, how can you just shoot anybody, period? Not even looking at where he shot her. I mean, but the point that you just shot her, because some people try to minimize it because it was the foot. It's the whole point is that you should not have shot her. That's what I'm looking at. And then I'm also looking at that, it's almost like even if they were in a relationship, that's dirty, so you're gonna hurt her so she can't get out here and do her thing, because, I brought the new year in with Megan Thee Stallion. I was led to bring in my new year at Megan Thee Stallion's concert here in LA. Oh my God, I love her because she just gets out there and does her thing. I'm a rapper. I've been rapping for years, and I just love how the rappers now, they come out, the female rappers, they come out and they do their thing, they do what they need to do. Back in the day, they didn't want us rapping about that. We couldn't do this or that, and we couldn't do that, and now, I just love how the upcoming rappers, they do their thing, so I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. She puts on a great concert. Oh my God, a great performance, so I'm like, you shoot her in her foot where now she can't get out and do what she got to do. That is so mean. So even if it was a relationship, to me, then that's an abusive relationship, because you mad because maybe she's not doing something you wanted her to do at the time. Tory, Lanez, or whatever your name is. And again, I've never met him, so I don't know, but just the whole character of that, he's shooting folks, then he's shooting a woman, which I really feel that's very punkish, very, very punkish, to be shooting anybody, and then you're gonna shoot a woman. It's looking at me and they want to beat up on a woman or want to do something bad to a woman. That don't look too good on you. It just really don't, So anyway, I'm just like, so that's an abusive relationship. So you're going to do something to her where now she can't get out and do her thing, but yet you're running around doing all these interviews and keeping it moving with what you do. I'm like, that is not right. I just, I'm just like, I'm just like, I had to just say something, about that, and I know somebody, well, you don't know. Well, maybe I don't, but the part that I do know that he allegedly shot her, and y'all know I'm a comedian, so I have a comedic personality with this as I tell this. I'm not laughing and making fun of nothing, but that's just my personality. But I'm just saying, the whole point that he, that's so abusive. So abusive, and then I hope the public is embracing Megan Thee Stallion like they do other people. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we talk about that when it comes to black, when we get hurt or something happened to us, everybody don't rally around us, like they do the black men, or like they do other folks, or other races of women. They don't come and, show us all the love and just, help us and concerned about us, So I would say, one, make sure you're looking out to Megan Thee Stallion, and make sure that, you're checking with her, how you doing, and positive words to her, not making fun of what happened to her. Not, a lot of times I feel like that's jealousy too. Yes, Megan Thee Stallion is a pretty girl. Yes, she is. And I also have, y'all know I got pretty girls ministry. Y'all know. Pretty people ministry, that's my ministry called, right? Because it's, girls, guys here. People they're jealous because the person is pretty, and so then they always got something negative to say, And the whole point of that she's a rapper and a female, the whole point that what she rap about, which I love her songs, they good dance songs, that should not take anything away from, which I love her music, but some people won't be judgmental. And again, like I said, ain't jealous of Megan Thee Stallion, that shouldn't take away the point though that she got shot. And then how she got shot, which it seems like it's very abusive. And again, Megan Thee Stallion, I understand. Sometimes things happen to us and we want to tell, but sometimes I don't know who's pressuring her. Like I said, it could be music execs or music people involved too. They want to see this Tory Lanez continue to grow, and so they don't want to see him in jail. They don't want to, they may be, not wanting her, Megan Thee Stallion, to tell what really allegedly happened with him, Tory Lanez, allegedly shooting her in the foot. They say allegedly. They're going to try to come back at you, so allegedly, pretty much that's what we've heard. So, and I can understand, because a lot of times black women, when things happen to us, we're not always too quick to tell everything, because sometimes, one, nobody does nothing anyway. And so then we just have told all our business for nothing, and nobody helped us, people just got more information about us, so, and that's up to Megan Thee Stallion on if, I haven't read up to date on it, on if she's pressed charges or if charges have been pressed against Tory Lanez, but all I know is that is just not right. That is not right what happened. That is not cool. And so for people to be embracing Tory Lanez, just like, I don't know, the interview, I was like, the kid, I've been in an interview before, but I really believe this was an interview after he allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion. And everybody just happy and just cool with him. And I'm just like, right now, Tory Lanez can say 2 words. You know, I'm like, no, you don't need to be doing no interviews until Megan is able to get out here and do some interviews. You done shot her in her foot where she can't get up and do her thing, you know, and here you are just prancing on around. You know, you don't shoot nobody in the foot. You don't hurt nobody. You don't beat up on nobody just because they don't want to be with you. If she wanted to leave, let her leave. You know, yeah, it may hurt your little feelings, but so what? You can't shoot people. You know, you can't even beat up on a woman, let alone you gonna shoot her. So I just had to, what they say, the new word, sound off about it. Because I'm like, I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. How dare you? You know, this is her year. You know, Megan Thee Stallion and sat here and had to fight with her record label. They were trying to mistreat her. And, you know, she rising to the top. And then, I don't know if you had a relationship going on or whatever was going on. And then here you go, gonna shoot her in the foot. You little jealous. Okay, God, I'm a Christian, so I do pray for you, Tory, but you wrong. Oh my God, you wrong. And I don't know if y'all in a relationship. I know y'all might be back together, but now I don't know. But I just still feel like that was too wrong on how you did Megan Thee Stallion. And I guess it just hit me more when I'm sitting here in the video and stuff. I was, you know, wasn't even going to look for the video. I think I was just strolling on one of my social medias and I seen this, and I'm just like, really? Really? How? Ooh, is Megan, you know, my first thought was, is Megan out able to do interviews? You know, because men to do that. That's why you got to watch relationship. Well, I won't just say men, sometimes women too. You know, in your relationship, sometimes your mate can be jealous of you, you know, and so they just do little stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up here like, did he just shoot her in her foot where she can't get out and do what she need to do? And now he out roaming around doing what he needs to do. I'm like, And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you're with somebody that's jealous of you, or when you tell them that you are done with them, that they want to try to beat up on you or do something mean to hurt you, leave them. Leave them. Because I just don't see how anything can end up coming out good out of it. Leave them quickly. You know, Megan Thee Stallion is such an awesome girl, you know what I'm saying? And she don't need to be with somebody that feels like they're going to shoot her in her foot because of whatever reason. You know, I don't care what she said or done to you. You know, there's no reason to be shooting nobody, you know. And again, and then I'm looking at it from a societal point of view of that I really hope and pray that people are hovering around and showing Megan Thee Stallion all kind of love and making sure she's okay and checking on her, you know, after what Tory Lanez done to done to her, and like I said, to me, it just goes back to the bigger picture of what us black women got to deal with, you know, because you have to watch it, because some men to get with Tory Lanez and be like, oh, okay, well, that's what she get. No, that is not what she get. I don't care what was going on. No. And men, no. For those of you that smiling all up in Tory Lanez's face, act like that's cool that he shot Megan Thee Stallion. That is not cool that he shot Megan Thee Stallion. To me, that is not a man. That is not a man. Not at all. I don't know what his music be talking about, but and he needs to do some public apologizing. I know everybody trying to run from being in jail and run from having charges. And again, that's your business on how y'all deal with that. But I'm just looking, because I'm a black woman, you know, and I'm just looking at how they treat Megan Thee Stallion, because she's a black woman. Because see, how you treat one black woman really going to reflect on how you going to treat all of us, you know. And so this thing that black women can be beat up on, shot, and nobody really cares or trying to really do nothing about it. But you let, you know, other races, you let a white woman get beat up on or shot. Oh my gosh, everybody going to be, what happened? And you know, and Tory Lanez to be up under the jail, you know. You know what I'm saying? So as a black woman, really, I'm just so much of giving my, you know, perception over the overall as an example. You know, it's not really in their business on what they do, you know, but I do and encourage people to show Megan Thee Stallion love, you know, and I'm praying and believing she gonna heal up and she gonna be okay in the name of Jesus, you know, been praying healing and stuff for her. She gonna be okay. And I pray for Tory that he get his mind right. That's what some of y'all men can get with him to do, help him get his mind right, that whatever was going on, you don't hit no woman, you don't shoot no woman, you don't shoot nobody, you know. I don't care how much of her, and that's what I'm saying, that's wrong with our society. This thing, again, that's why I say I know it'd be the music industry to be trying to cover up and y'all know the other little group of folks that will just, you know, people can be doing all kind of wrong, but there'll be a safety net for them. They'll make sure they don't go to jail. They'll make sure they don't get in trouble or nothing, long as they doing what they want them to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's how you can tell when a celebrity, somebody is not doing what the little group wants them to do, because all of a sudden all kind of stuff come out and they be going to jail and all kind of stuff. But again, you know, again, back to Tory Lanez. I mean, again, you have much love and respect for my black brothers, but Tory, you got to get your mind right. That was wrong on what you did to her. That was really wrong on what you did to Megan Thee Stallion. And so, you know, I had to, you know, as the kids say, sound off on, I don't know what the new word they use. I'm your girl, Michelle Walker, but I'm just like, y'all know I do comedy, music, act, and all kind of different stuff. And I'm just a great personality. I'm a great, loving, kind, beautiful person. And so I'm just like, I had to just, you know, because this, women, is a lesson. Not even just for black women, but for women overall. Don't let nobody abuse you. It's not worth it. And if you ever see any sign of abuse, they just start talking crazy. You know, they start grabbing on your arm. No, we done. We done. You know, that's what we are. We're done. You know, because we still living in a society, a patriarchal society, that men can do certain things to women, just do things to women, and nothing will happen. And especially to us black women. That's why sometimes you'll see my posts, where I post the Malcolm X, you know, post where he said the most disrespected woman, the most mistreated woman, you know, and he goes on and on, the black woman. Yes, you know, because stuff just happens to us and nobody cares. We get mistreated by other races, we get mistreated by our own race. It just be like, this is an on and on ever going thing, you know. So we really have to watch how we carry, so watch how we walk, watch what we do, you know, because they are very quick to come up on us, you know what I'm saying? And so you know, you just, you know, so I just pray for both, but y'all make sure y'all giving Megan Thee Stallion love, and, you know, being there for her. And Tory, I really don't feel like you need to be doing any more interviews until Megan is healed and able to get out and do some interviews, which I don't know. She might be able to be on her, you know, she might be doing some interviews already, you know, online, because I guess, you know, she ain't got to show her foot, you know, to do the, you know, but then again, it depends on how she feels. She might still be in pain, you know. Then Megan Thee Stallion, you know, the message I want to go give to you is get right back up, honey, because you've been having a great year. I know some people keep talking about cancel 2020. No, but see, that shows the difference on, I guess, your perception of 2020 and all kind of other stuff to go on, because Megan has had a great 2020. I mean, a great 2020. So Megan Thee Stallion, don't you let this get to you at all, honey. You let that foot heal. You get up and do what you got to do. And if you need to be online doing some Zoom stuff or whatever you need to do while your foot's healing, where you can sit down and talk to people all through that, you do your thing, Megan. Pretty soon you're going to be right back up on the stage giving us that great performance that you're doing. I love Megan Thee Stallion's performance because she also includes the crowd. I think that is so awesome. It's not just you watching her, but she is constantly including her audience and getting participation from her audience in it. You know, it was just so much fun. A great year with my New Year's Eve with Megan Thee Stallion here in Los Angeles. So again, just healing. And Tory Lanez, you know, brother, you know, I pray for you and get your mind right. You know, get your mind right, because you can't be running around mistreating people and doing stuff to people. So, you know, so again, this is my video, this is my sound off, this is my just putting my 2 cents in on what happened. You know, but I just, you know, felt like I needed to say something and to encourage Megan and to encourage Tory to get some help. And also for all of us to look at this as an example, to watch how we live our life and watch what we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I even look at Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. I mean, they about hung her up. You know, so I sit and think, if Megan had done this to Tory, would they already have Megan in jail so quick? I mean, you know, like I said, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Us black women, what we have to go through. You know, if it was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying? If she would have shot him, would she still be able to be out here just roaming around, or would they already have her locked up under the jail? You know, and you know, I'm educated, you know. And matter of fact, you know, I got my degrees and stuff. But see, this is the type of stuff I even studied in college. Gender, you know, race and gender, and how certain incidents are treated differently based on your gender and your race. All right, y'all, don't y'all get me out here teaching a class 101. But anyway, I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. But again, you know, and it's just all love in this video. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, I don't know, just something, just an observation on a lot of my comedy and all my different talks and from my songs, and, you know, actually a lot of it is from observational stuff, you know. And I just looked at this and I'm like, this dude is out here acting like he ain't shot nobody, allegedly shot nobody. I'm like, and people are embracing him like he ain't shot a black woman. I'm sitting here like, I'm like, dude, what is, because then that talks about our society. I'm like, since society going that wrong that, a black man can shoot a black woman and don't nobody really care, and they just embrace him like he got points now for shooting a... Anyway, y'all. All right, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. So God bless, and let me see, I like to date my stuff. So today is Monday, and it is July 27, 2020. What's today? Take me a Monday. And so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. You can follow me on Twitter, of course, Hope_speaks. That's the line on the line, okay? It's Hope_the_line speaks. And then Facebook is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Period. Listen, right? Because when I speak, you need to learn. I'm a boss chick. Listen. Now the Instagram is Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, which is halfway active. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg. That's what I need you to work on. Is my Instagram. So Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Won't let me post no new pictures, but I still can interact with folks on it, I guess. But I want to be able to post my pictures. You'll see most of my pictures and different stuff posted on the Twitter or the Facebook. Or I can reshare my Instagram stuff on Twitter. I don't know, y'all. I know. I ain't worried about that. I'm still doing my Twitter and Facebook. But anyway, so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. God bless. And, I just pray everything work out good. And I don't know if Tory and Megan back together. But because I don't like getting people business. Because, you got to watch getting relationship business. Because, you talk about it, next minute they be back together and both looking at you mad. So again, God bless them, whatever y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's just something that happened and it became public. So anything I become public, I'm like, that's fair ground to talk about. But I'm talking about it from a positive light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, put nobody down and misjudge people. But I mean, I don't see where anybody would say that was okay for Tory to allegedly have shot her. I mean, if you think it's okay, you need to get checked out too. But so I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. God bless.